guys did a fabulous job. I think the uncomfortability of being in this situation certainly cost us a tough play down the stretch, but fortunately we got it done. We talked through the last 2 or 3 timeouts. They knew exactly what to do. We just made a tough decision down there by a veteran basketball player. Hopefully he'll learn from it. For this program, to be on the road and have the first Pac-12 win in conference on the road is huge, particularly after playing so well in the first 15 minutes the other night against Stanford. I think for them, I'm very, very, very happy for them because they have worked very, very hard for us. They've done everything we've asked them to do, and you get an opportunity to see some players growing up in front of your eyes. Josh Hawkinson, I don't know how many people in the country are playing better than him at that position. Jordan Raley is really starting to come, and for him to want the ball down the stretch and go score the ball, that's just a huge, huge emotional confidence builder, a growth period for that young man after everything he's been through. So it was a great win for us, great springboard for us, I hope.
Ernie, for a lot of these guys, it's not a position they've been in very much in their careers, to be on the road, be in a game tight late in a game like that. For the most part, how do you think they responded?
I thought they responded extremely well. They had one mistake down the stretch. Yeah. That was Ike's play. Actually, Josh stepped out of bounds and taken out of bounds one time. That wasn't his job, but Ike's was the bigger one, and we talked about that in the locker room too. It's very, very difficult to put away a team in a close game on their home floor with the energy in the building. All the fans are sitting in there, and you've got some great shooters on that team. Cal has had a tremendous season so far, and to weather all of that, all of this is positive right now for us because they haven't been in this situation before. They haven't won a road game in 2 years, so there's absolutely no negatives whatsoever. You know, all of it is good, and just grow from this and get ready for the next one. I've always told these guys, you don't get too up when you win games like this. You don't get too down when you lose games like Stanford. You just get ready because another game's coming so quick.
So much of what you worked with these guys early in the season was shooting confidence, getting up and down the court. But is this a team that's starting to kind of have a defensive identity?
I think on the floor, everybody knows what we work with them, but this team has been through tremendous growth off the floor. When you get into the live, you'll understand that the fact that these young people are out on that floor, they are already a success story for what some of them have been through, and we put our arms around. And the more we do that, the more confidence goes over to the floor and they start to grow. So I'm seeing a team that is starting to find itself after going through a tremendous amount of growth from when I walked into this program 9 months ago.
Is it their defense that's putting them in a position to win?
It's their confidence. It's their ability to listen. It's the teaching. It's the defense. It's getting a better feel for the offense. It's individually players, again, growing up. I mean, look at Jordan's game from where it was last year. Josh Hawkinson's where it was last year. Nye Redding, a freshman. Brett Bates. I mean, all of them are doing some wonderful things, and people need to make sure they get into our arena because they're going to miss a lot of growth. This team still has a tremendous amount of growth potential left in it.
They're so small inside caliber. They don't have a lot of size, experience size. Jordan comes through with a big game. Is that something you thought you could take advantage of?
You know, it really wasn't let's take advantage of it. We did it when there were smaller guys on the floor. We definitely wanted to give him the ball. I've told him all along, as much as he wants the ball, we're going to give it to him. Even if it may have cost us a game, that ball's going in there because he needs that confidence. He knows that we need to know we have it in him. He needs to have it in himself. So this was a huge game for him to grow up in. But it wasn't necessarily a game plan, but through the course of the game, he started filling his oats, and we wanted to feed him and give him the ball and just let him go to work. He did a fabulous job.
Tyrone Wallace has a lot of size on Ike, but you were comfortable sticking Ike on him for a lot of the game. What was he able to do to frustrate Wallace?
Well, it wasn't just necessarily Ike, but Nye Redding too. The key job with Tyrone is we had that middle clogged up so well. With Devontae Lacey, did a wonderful job on help side defense and sat in that paint. And we took away a lot of driving lanes. Ike just had to run him down. When he worked, Ike needed to work. So I don't want to say that's what made him go a little bit brain dead because a little bit fatigued down the stretch. But I just thought his energy and his strength gave him an opportunity to play with him a little bit tonight.
Would you have liked to been able to have Nye and more down the stretch when Ike was the primary ball handler?
No. We're fine with what we had on the floor. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.